What is up, everyone? Welcome back. As some of you may have noticed, I have been on a little bit of a hiatus. I was out of state for a little while, but also there's been some things going on with the game. But before we get into that, as you can see by the title of today's video, I was really wondering what game mode have I yet to play? So I figured what better event to do today besides the no refill challenge. So last week I did end up getting, I believe I was tied for 4th or 3rd. There's usually some high ranking players that are competing for this spot. So currently top is 116. There will definitely be more to come. But today I'm really excited to make this video actually because I really do uploading to YouTube. I do love talking to you guys and I love playing video games obviously as well as this game. But there has been some things that have come up in the past recent weeks, which I'm sure pretty much all of you have heard about, and it has really changed some of the dynamics of the game. So let's jump right into this no refill challenge. Let's double check. We're on our no refill deck, and let's get going. Obviously, the biggest topic on hand, besides the event we're playing currently, is the cheating scandal. And just to give you guys a heads up, there will be a lot of stalling in this format because that is honestly the best way I like to play is stall the game out, make sure we're fully healed up, and guarantee those 3 points. So just to give you guys a fair warning. But as most of you know, the biggest topic that has been on discussion has been the cheating/gem exploit. And basically what happened with that is people took advantage of some of the bots and I guess some stuff on Epic Games to get gems for like really cheap. And the reason why that's an issue is, well, most people are not getting that. Most people are having to pay full price and do the adventure packs or the offer walls, which again are still higher rates than the supposed rates that these people got, which were very low. And what that's led to has been a lot of frustrated players. A lot of people have quit. I know a lot of people have ditched their accounts and do not want to play anymore. And the main reason why is not because it happened, but because of the way it got addressed, which Kong basically only gave them a temporary ban. I think it was like a week, and then didn't even take away the items that they got. So basically they got off scot-free just with a little timeout, and now they get to keep all the cards that they have. The community has been doing a lot of stuff though in regards to blacklisting the guilds that have been involved, as well as blacklisting some of the players that have been involved and calling them out. And really, for me, it's not centered around the cheating itself because I've played a lot of games online. There's always been millions of cheaters on every game I've played. But what really is the turning point for me is just the lack of accountability that the people got that... Oh, we're going to be... This really sucks. Of course, it had a combo, lawn, mower, cotton, and we're not even crippled down. So they're playing no cripple, and they're going to have 45 paybacks, so we don't even have enough healing on the board to deal with that. That's going to be really annoying, because as you'll see, it won't be shielded. And it just takes a huge amount of payback. Thank you, AI, for comboing that in all the slots. It does it in slot 1. Can't really help that. Let's see how much healed up we get. It's not going to be enough because I don't think we have another healer on the board. And we're going to do some damage. Okay, hopefully we can draw another healer. Maybe. We didn't. Okay. Sorry, that was a little sidetrack there. But basically the issue becomes the accountability for the game. And it's like, if all these people just got to get away scot-free, that's not really like a fair treatment. Like, I can understand a temporary ban, but then the items didn't even get removed. So they basically just got all this for free. And it's like, why don't we all just do that? Like, what's the penalty for people, you know, cheating or doing stuff like that? Now, obviously, I don't want anyone to do that. But it's like, if the repercussions were next to nothing, then, you know, why would we want... Man, we're losing a lot of health here. But why would we want to continue playing a game where this could just happen again? And people aren't going to really have to deal with any consequences. Oof. Did we take damage? We did take some damage. And we are getting just beat up. We're getting kind of unlucky. The AI is really wanting to combo on this one. And it's playing very payback heavy combos. So that just happens sometimes. But yeah, so I don't really want to continue being on a game where I don't agree with the fundamentals and I don't agree with the way that they're addressing some of the issues that are coming up. I wasn't as much fired up about the cheaters themselves, but it's just the principles of the game that mean, if this happens again, nothing's going to change. And slowly, we'll just lose more players. And that's also my other reasoning. I like playing with people. I like having the community, and I've seen quite a lot of people quit this game recently, as well as getting rid of their accounts. So I can definitely attest to that from some people from my own guild, as well as you can see on Discord and some of the line group chats that I'm in. And I think there's some polls that were ran on Reddit recently, and there was quite a lot of people that actually weren't really in favor of the game anymore. And that kind of just detracts from, oh, we're going to get a +1. We did get a +2. That just kind of detracts from the overall environment of the game. Now, and not in an effort to continually sound negative here, because that kind of sucks. There's just been a lot that's happened in the past couple weeks, and oh boy, I mean, even Discord has been in an uproar at different times. There's been a lot of heat, a lot of stuff going on. But really, a big piece of it for me, well, the other big piece, just on top of the community kind of being upset as well as losing a lot of players, is the fact that the content is just not as enjoyable, I don't feel like, for people to watch. Because I have had some people that have said they actually enjoy listening to me and just listening to me commentate over gameplay. So I really am thankful for those comments from you guys for that. And I do want to continue to play games and upload, but just not specifically this one. And again, that comes down to the fundamentals, that comes down to the declining player base, and because I feel like the content is not as exciting. I mean, you see all this that I'm playing here, it's just one-man band spam, plus some cheer all and all that kind of good stuff. Did we get a 3? We didn't. And they're playing so much payback. We're really getting unlucky here, but that's okay. But pretty much in the past couple weeks, I've actually been really high up in multiple game modes, including Clash, Melee, Arena, all these other things. But that's because I've just been spamming PCs, playing against the meta. But what do we get here? All right, we should be able to survive that. And kind of just playing the most annoying way possible, but it's the way that ends up winning. So as unfortunate as it is, as it helps to win the game, you really just don't end up making the most entertaining content. And so for someone playing the advocate here, they could be like, well, why don't you just not play that way and do stuff that's entertaining? Well, because I probably won't win as much, so that's not as entertaining. And also B, we still run into the problem where the overall game is fundamentally flawed just because of the way that the people who cheated were not punished appropriately. So that still stands, even if I could pull entertaining content out of this, which I still can with Rumble and stuff. That's still fun. And they are playing so much gas on us. This is ridiculous here. We are just getting beat up. The AI is loving to combo today. It usually doesn't combo every single time. Like, it doesn't always do that, but it is really doing that today. But the reason why the fundamentals even become a big issue is not even like to me, it is still just a game. So like, I could just continue to play, which I am. But the reason why I'm stopping the content creation is because then I'm feeling like I'm encouraging people to play a game that I don't even fully agree with the way that players have been treated and the way some of the decisions have been made. And on top of a lot of the updates actually have been breaking the game and causing frustration. Maybe not the most maximum amount of frustration for me personally, but I mean, every time that something happens or gets released, there's always a Clash rerun or a fix or something sent out in the mail, which again isn't the end of the world, but that's not great to promote for too many new players. So all in all, that is kind of my long-winded rambling on why I don't want to continue to upload content for AT specifically. Just because I feel like I'm hoping to endorse a game that, I just don't fully agree with the direction it went in. I am very thankful for the content creation role. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bash anybody personally. Now, speaking of bash, we got birthday bash. You like what we did there? So I'm definitely not going to do that. Not at all. But, it is just a game, and we all do have a decision we get to make, whether that be to continue playing or what we agree or don't agree with. And that's just kind of my stance. So nothing against anybody that plays, no personal vendetta against the people who cheated or Kong or anybody like that. But I'm just going to stand on the principles that I like to focus on and let that be that. So, all that to say, I do appreciate you guys who have been watching this whole time and enjoying the animation throwdown content. I do really think like I had some good videos in there. Like that's not like a pat on my own back, but like there were some that I really enjoyed making. So like it has been a lot of fun. I do like doing the thumbnails. I like thinking of the interesting titles and just doing all the stuff like that. Even the swole videos, those were crazy last swole. We got up very stinking high, and that was cool to get to share that with people. And just all the other fun challenges we've done in Rumble. So it has really been a blast, I promise you. I don't regret it at all. But, you know, you just got to make a change sometimes, and that is the way it be. But we did pick up a +3 there, so that is exciting. I don't know how many we have left, but hopefully, okay, so this is good for us. I'll kind of give now. So sorry about all the rambling leading up into this point. Maybe I'll put a timestamp up until this point, and we'll actually get into the no refill challenge and what I'm doing and why I'm playing it. So what I'm doing, I'm obviously doing a lot of PC spam, but ultimately the one-man band keeps stacking up shield all, and it has the cripple, but you don't need a ton of cripple. It's ultimately the shield all that's helpful. And then as you notice, I have a lot of healing cards as well as some gas cards mixed in. What we'll do here is we'll play one-man band. They'll probably combo the new Krieger, and that's really, really good for us. And the reason why is that combo only has cripple all and craze. It'll have a little bit of payback when it combos the toy, and really one-man band can handle just taking care of that. So let's see. So they didn't combo. They don't gas us. We'll play a one-man band again just because they're not threatening to do too much damage. But ultimately, we want combos like this that aren't going to really be a detriment to our wall. Payback and gas bring our score down the most, especially the earlier on in the line. Really, the first slot is the worst payback because it needs to get healed up. Like, you're guaranteed to take that payback. We are taking some bomb, but that's not end of the world. We are going to be able to heal that up. And one thing I like to do, so here's one of my top secret strats. I don't know if it's actually super good, but it seems to work for me quite a lot, is I always like to alternate. I alternate between one-man band, because you're going to need more shield if they're doing projectiles, and my healers or cheer all. So it's like you don't want to go all in on healing or cheer all, because they're still going to be comboing, which will have more punch, more bomb, more burn, more payback, all this stuff like that. So you want to make sure it's covered. Like right now, I'll go ahead and play Pam, which she will play an important part later, which you will see. And now we'll just keep doing one-man band. So they have a lot of Krieger. Like, they have a lot of Krieger, which is really no problem for us, because now we just drew our Abelard, and we will make Germain. So I don't have any PCs. Well, I have one Germain PC, and I have no CMs. But I mean, this adds plenty of cheer all, plenty of heal all, and more shield all, which is what we need. Oh, we got no server connection. And we're back. We skip all those card playing animations because it replays all the cards whenever you get kicked out. But now we will win the game with Germain, totally healed up, totally shielded, and we take a +3. So we're probably on pace, I think, to be at 111 right now. Or is it potentially 112? I am not sure. That's if we get all perfects from here. It'll be 111 or 112. Let's see, are they doing Street Fighter Peter? That'll do a lot of punch. Oh, they're doing Video Game Leela as well. We definitely want as many of these one-man bands as we can get. They don't have any cripple, which is important to note, because if they combo again, we will be outside of them. And we're not drawing any of our healing cards. That's a little annoying. We took out one of their slots, and we still have no healing cards. Now we've taken out a bunch of them. We still have no healing cards or combos. Can't really do much about that, and that's also the way I lose a lot of points. So that's just something that happens, but that's okay. Like, ideally, I would have a lot of Germains, but I do not have that. Those have only came out in mythic boxes. So I'll have to be patient to see if they release it again in a different way, just in a legendary box or something similar. We're actually doing good here. So what stinks is we're drawing our healers, but this is not really a threatening deck. Anything with craze and cripple, like, that is easily beat by our deck we have here. So we're not going to worry about it too much. And we'll just keep chugging on until we get to the end of this one. All right, and we have an Abelard as well as a Germain. Let's see, does that finish it up? It does, perfect. So all we had to do is just continue to stall, get outside of it, and we were chilling. Not every battle's a win as well. Sometimes if they have a PC wall, we can lose to that. We don't draw, like if they had a PC wall here, we didn't draw any of our gas cards, so we'd be a little out of luck. Looks like they're just doing another Gale deck though. Well, they got some snot. Let's see what they do. Okay, Krieger, that's totally fine. Just craze. Not a big issue. And this also cripples us down, so we don't have to worry about payback at all. Go ahead and play Abelard, because, yep, there we go. They're probably going to combo. I don't know. Just usually the AI likes to combo in this mode. We go ahead and get an Abelard down, just so we can start hitting them with that cheer all. And this one should be wrapped up very shortly. And there we go. That is our final card. We are doing good. Do we have like 2 battles left? 1? Was that our last? That was our last. At least you know I'm consistent. Across all my videos, I seem to always forget how many battles we have left. I'm just focused on like the battle I'm in and trying to get a good score. So we actually did end up losing another additional point. So that put us at 110. So yeah, we're still doing good. We're up here for 3rd. Tobias will be a little hard to catch. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, like people in this range, like anything can happen. We take a look at the rewards, at least if you're in the top 10. I mean, you get the 5k Wonder Wharf coins, you get some mythic stones, and that's totally chill. I'm not really like that grindy into it. Like I don't lose any sleep if I'm not getting a couple 50 extra super mythic stones. I think some other people play that way, but I kind of just boot in, do my best, and usually turns out pretty all right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming to tune in to my final animation throwdown video, which is so weird to say. It's not, I don't even feel right saying that. It feels like over dramatic, but just like I said, the truth is I don't agree with the accountability of the game at the moment. I do still like the game, but I just can't really get behind promoting it as a whole because I know the way players have gotten treated in response to the gem loading and the exploits. So for now, I'm resigning from uploading this game, but I do still have plans to upload other games as well as maybe dive into some other card-based games that I play or mobile games because I know that's what most of the people watching do like to play, and I do as well. So we'll see what I get into. You guys will be the first to know. You'll see the uploads. Stay subscribed, stay tuned in. I do still love chatting with you guys. I've really loved making the videos and we'll continue moving forward. So no discouragement here, not to be a negative video, but we won't make it any more long-winded. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Love y'all.